welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really fun video. So if you are new to my channel or you haven't watched some of my previous videos, I have spent a lot of time thrifting and trying to find books that I had in my childhood. So I had so many books growing up and I had no idea where any of them have gotten to. We couldn't find them for the life of me, so like they weren't at my parents' house, couldn't find them anywhere. So I was kind of on a quest to reclaim all of the books that I used to have. But recently my mom came across this huge bin. I'll show you. Ugh. Oh my god. It is huge and very heavy, so I'm going to put it back down. It's a huge bin of my old books, and I think there's some schoolwork and stuff in there too. I have not gone through it yet, so I thought, let's go through it on camera and let's see what's in here. The sad thing is that I've already bought so many of the books that I know that I used to have, so I'm now probably going to have some doubles. But this will be really interesting. I thought it'd be a really fun video idea. So without further ado, let's just get right into this bin and let's see what is in here. I have no idea. Okay, so the first two things are, see, and look, this is probably exactly what's happened. They're marked for a damn garage sale. This is probably what happened, was that I probably tried to sell all my books when I was younger and didn't care about them. And then I probably sold a whole bunch of them, and now I'm not left with barely any. Okay, let's open these one at a time. I'm so glad these didn't sell. So these are these giant books. So this one is called Big and Little, and it's about different animals, it looks like. These huge books for kids. Big and Little, Curious Creatures, Water Adventures, and Big Cats. And they're huge. They're huge books. So I'm really happy that these didn't sell at my garage sale and that I have them for my son now. I'm so excited. And the next one's going to be even more exciting because it's Walt Disney. So this one, the Walt Disney Treasure Chest. These are not in there properly. Okay. So we have The Little Mermaid, The Jungle Book, Peter Pan, and Bambi. Oh my god, you guys, these are so awesome. I wish I should have been sitting for this video. I'm sorry. But yeah, it has the story of Bambi. Oh, you guys, these are so awesome. I'm so happy that we found these. I've never seen these sort of books. I've never seen these. If you can buy these in stores still, I've never seen that. They're huge. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was really cool. I think these are the only ones that are, I don't know, it looks like the ones coming after are more grown-up-y books. Not grown-up-y, but not this age. Okay, so first thing, it looks like I've got some two-of-a-kind books. So I am an 80s child, raised in the 90s, so I was obsessed with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. So it looks like we've got all of these two-of-a-kind books, which I have been collecting nonstop. So they're, of course, not in order, but so we've got two-of-a-kind, My Sister the Supermodel, which I think I have rebought. I'm going to put these, I'm just going to line them up here. I don't know if you guys can still see them. Two's a Crowd, Let's Party, Calling All Boys. Oh, I was obsessed with these. P.S. Wish You Were Here, The Cool Club, War of the Wardrobes, Bye Bye Boyfriend, Winner Take All, It's Twin Thing, One Twin Too Many, To Snoop or Not to Snoop, The Sleepover Secret. And then we have the book version of one of their movies, which was Switching Goals. Oh my god, I was obsessed with Mary-Kate and Ashley. And here's some, okay. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. Like, this is just throwing me right back to my youth. I love it so much. Okay, so here is the Stinky Cheese Man and Other Stupid Fairy Tales. So, including Chicken Licken, The Really Ugly Duckling, The Tortoise and the Hare, Cinder Rumpelstiltskin, Little Red Running Shorts, Jack's Bean Problem, and much, much more. So these were, I think these were just like kind of funnier takes on classic fairy tales. And I remember I used to love this book. Super funny. And then we have one called Scary Science. So see, this just proves that I've always been interested in stuff like this. The truth behind vampires, witches, UFOs, ghosts, and more. So this is a scientific approach at all of these different things. Okay, you guys, next we have a book about the Moffats, which I was obsessed with. Like probably not a healthy obsession either. Like, I was completely obsessed with these guys. And I saw them in concert so many times, and I even got to meet them once, and that was like the highlight of my life. 13-year-old me. I was so obsessed with them. They were everything. You guys, there's a bunch of cassette tapes in here. And I don't even know what to say about it. New Kids on the Block. Wilson Phillips. I mean, Swim with the Dolphins. The Ultimate in Relaxation and Meditation. And then there's just some, oh, I was in singing lessons as a child, and so here's my voice lesson tape. Oh boy. Yeah, there's probably, those would be interesting to listen to. Okay, while we were talking about the Moffats, let's just get through all of this stuff. So here is a Moffat biography. Here's another Moffat biography. And then these books, they only did, I think there should have been 4, I think, but I think they probably stopped making them because they probably weren't doing very well. But they were like made up stories about the Moffats. So they were these characters in these books. And I was just so incredibly obsessed with them. So got those, and I mean, I'm really glad to have those because I don't think I could find these at any thrift store. Like, anybody that had these would definitely just throwing these away. I'm sure of it. Okay, next we have Roald Dahl's James and the Giant Peach, which was one of my favorite books. I'm super happy to find that I still have this. That's awesome. And then we have, I thought I had a few more of these, but this was kind of like a Goosebumps knockoff called Shivers. This one's called The Mystic's Spell. And another Goosebumps knockoff was Graveyard School, Camp Dracula. So just kind of goosebumpy type books. And of course we have more Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. These were the New Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley. We have The Case of the Flying Phantom, The Case of the SeaWorld Adventure, The Case of the Christmas Caper, The Case of the Funhouse Mystery, The Case of the U.S. Space Camp Mission, The Case of the Mystery Cruise, The Case of the Shark Encounters at SeaWorld, and The Case of the Surprise Call. So these ones were all about Mary-Kate and Ashley as detectives, and all these like little mysteries would come up and they would have to solve them. And I just wanted to be a detective like them so bad. And I would just wander around my neighborhood trying to find like little mysteries that I could solve. But of course, you know, I'm living the boring real world, and there never were any. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited about these. Oh my god, I can't. I'm so excited to find these because I have not been able to find these anywhere. These were the Wishbone books. I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but this was a TV show, and I don't know if the books were based off the TV show or the other way around, but it was this little dog. Obviously these books were based on the TV show because the dog was on the TV show, so that was stupid. But basically this little dog would all of a sudden like jump into these like real life stories, like of classics. So Wishbone as Joan of Arc, Wishbone in the Odyssey, Wishbone in Romeo and Juliet, Wishbone in Frankenstein, God. Wishbone in Oliver Twist, and Wishbone in Robin Hood. I can't with these. I loved this show. I loved these books. I'm so happy right now. I can't. Okay, you guys, this is the last stack of books. Looks like the rest is some old schoolwork. I am going to go through and I will find some of the stories that I used to write because I'm sure that there's some of those in there. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to read out some of the stories that I used to write as a kid, because that would also be a fun video idea. Okay, but so we've got Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator, which is awesome because I have the original one. I ended up buying the second one, but I've never read it. I don't think I did. So, I mean, I had this one, so I must have read it, but maybe I just forget it. Oh, next are a couple of books that I read in school that I was obsessed with. So this one is The Dragon's Egg. And I remember reading this in, I think it was 4th grade, and we ended up, our teacher taught us how to do origami after reading this, and it was really interesting. But I think this was a really sad book. Maybe not, maybe I'm thinking of a different one, but anyways, I really liked this book. And another book we read in school was Shiloh, which is a classic book. A lot of times we would read books in school, like for school, and I would love them so much that I would end up wanting them, and my mom would end up buying them for me so that I could read them again after we were done with them in school. Next, we've got a Goosebumps book, Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. I thought there would be more Goosebumps in here, but there's not. This is literally the only, oh no, there's one more. One more Goosebumps. 10 Spooky Stories. So yeah, it's a good thing I've been collecting my Goosebumps books because these are the only 2 that I found in this bin. So the other ones I must have sold at a garage sale like a moron. So here we have another Shadow Zone book, The Undead Express. And another Graveyard School book called Slime Lake. Oh, then we have the second book of Shiloh, so Shiloh Season, the second book in the Shiloh trilogy. I don't have the third one. Here's another R.L. Stine series called Fear Street, and this one is The Rich Girl. So this one is a little bit for an older audience after the Goosebumps book, so kind of transitioning. Then we have The Cat Who Loved Christmas and Other Perfect Wintry Tales. Oh, I wish it was Christmas again so that I could just read this. I remember reading this as a child. Next we have Treasure Island. This is the Young Collector's Illustrated Classic. So I think this is like a more kid-friendly version, yeah, of the book Treasure Island, and it's got some illustrations in it too. And the last book is Shel Silverstein's Falling Up, Poems and Drawings, and I loved these poems. I remember I was so excited to get this book. My friend and I got this book, my friend and I, we had a separate little notebook, and we would copy out all of these poems in like different color writing, and I'm not sure why I would copy them out because I had the book, but when you're a kid, I don't know. Well, you guys, that was the gigantic bin of books from my youth that I found, or that my mom found for me. I'm super excited to have all of these books back, and I'm so happy that she found them. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and going through this box. This video was so much fun to make, and it was like a walk down memory lane. So I'm really excited that I have all these books back in my life, and I'm going to add them to collection of the stuff that I've bought. Yeah, that's it. Let me know in the comments down below if you read any of these as a kid, or if you remember any of these books. Did you have the same obsessions I did with the Moffats and Wishbone? So weird. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I will see you in my next video. Bye!